Well, it's time again for your favorite thing and my favorite thing, going backwards. I got to get the front end pulled back off the car so we can finish up the firewall. So I'm just going to jump right to it and get to the teardown. Hope you guys will enjoy the video. I snuck the rat in there super early, so if you didn't find the rat in this one, then you're not ever going to find the rat in any video I ever make. Anyway, let's get to tearing this thing down. First things first, we'll cut the zip tie off the hood, the grill emblem. We'll cut the zip tie off the grill emblem. We got to get the bumper off, the grill out, all that fun stuff. So it is all backwards all day. But we've been through worse. We can make this happen, can't we? I believe in us. I believe in you. I believe in a brave new world. In case you're wondering, what the music was there at the beginning of the video, that's a punk rock band from New York called Reagan Youth. The lead singer passed away many years ago. I guess they're most popular for writing the song Degenerated that was used in the Airheads movie with Brendan Fraser, or Fraser, I think it's Fraser, Steve Buscemi, and Adam Sandler. That's a really great movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. The Lone Rangers. Anyway, let's try to get this thing cut off without marring up our beautiful piece here. Beautiful. I've been so lucky with this car. The amount of things that viewers have sent in, just cool stuff like the grill V, the radio, the splash guards, this core support that came from Steven, you know, my stone guards. You guys are awesome. I apologize, this video is a little late. My cousin bought some property up in West Virginia, and he was really eager to clear the property. It's a deal he's been working on for years and years. So I zipped up there this week for 2 days to help him cut down some trees. Well, he cut down the trees and I cleared them and piled them up. So it kind of ate into my fun day of working on my own car. But family first, right? Forever. My cousin would do anything for me and I would do anything for him. Of course, there's a few people I would do anything for. Basically, if you're a decent person, I'll do anything for you. Something stuck in the grill. It was a spring from the headlight bucket. I guess the next thing we'll do is pop this bumper off. So you'll have to go way down for that one, won't you? I don't even remember what size it was. It looks like 5/8. You can't see that. Let's see if we can get you in there anywhere. Well, let me put my hand on the bolt. No, not really. I can't get you small enough to get in there. But they're right here. So, get all this done. Are they 3/4? No. But a 3/4 will get it off of there. Probably 11/16. You know, a lot of people, especially people that are new to the channel, they'll ask me, you know, when are you going to get to body and paint, or what are you going to do about the rust in the fenders, or you know, inside the quarter panels or things like that. I try not to get ahead of myself. I try to focus on the tasks at hand. I don't always get them done. You know, sometimes I'll say like, yeah, we're gonna finish the inside of the body, inside of the cabin area, and then I don't get it done in one video, and then the next video I'll jump to something else. And it's really just because I try to focus on things day by day. If you think about the overall picture of this car, you wouldn't know where to start. You know, it needs a little bit of everything. So for me, I find the best thing. Is just pick a task for the day, focus on that task, get as far as you can with it in the day that I've allotted, continue it the next time if I can, or if I just jump to something else, focus on that as long as I can until it's done. I don't want to get overwhelmed by the entire car, because if I thought of everything that the whole car needed, I don't think I'd be able to sleep at night. But again, my big thing is to make this thing complete enough and safe enough to where I can just drive it down the road and then continue to work on it as I go. That's when, you know, the rest of the metal repair and bodywork and stuff will really start. If I tried to get this car ready for body and paint, then, you know, I'd be focused on all this crazy metal work, and I'd never get anything done. Especially considering I'll find other pieces as I go. You know, Fender's hood. I found that trunk lid. If I would have repaired my old trunk lid, I would have wasted a lot of time. Same with the bumpers. I've got to get down south eventually and grab some bumpers. That old Dylan's been hanging on to for me for probably 6 months. But he's so far away. He's got his own project going as well. He's a lunatic just like me. These bumpers weigh nothing. These cars are so light compared to other 50s cars. All right, now we'll get these end caps off. A lot of people are also very upset that I haven't straightened out this grill yet, which this front valance is another thing that I've seen pop up a couple times, so maybe I'll find a nicer one. So there's not really a whole bunch of point to trying to fix this one, especially since it'll probably just fall apart anyway if I try to do anything with it. Right now I'm just recording this long form, and then I'll chop it down as I need to. I've been recording only for 5 minutes, but it'll probably get cut down to 45 seconds. Well, I don't need to undo that just yet. Got a lot of trimming and cleaning to do. I'm gonna leave this fender on for a minute because I got some weak spots in it that I'd like to address up by the windshield where I've spliced the two together. I want to get a piece of right angle metal laid across that so it doesn't twist out of shape. Also, I'm kind of strange. I like some of this rusted out, beat up metal. I don't know why. Just this sun-faded old garbage. I gotta clean up these headlight buckets. I gotta bring my little cabinet sandblaster down here to the shop so I can throw all these little pieces in. Maybe I'll grab that this week. Because I've got the ashtray. Hang on. It's sitting right here, I'll show you. I've got my headlight buckets. I need to sandblast and paint. I've got this ashtray right here. It's all rusty inside, all rusted out. I just got to take the knob off, straighten this out, clean it, sandblast that, paint it silver, put it back together. I got a lot of little parts that need sandblasting, so. The trim around the cowl, the bottom of the windshield area on the dash on the inside, clean that up, paint that, so. Just that kind of stuff. A lot of little stuff that's kind of satisfying. Taking this front center grill out of the way here. You guys can see it through my phone. It's like Inception. Zoom in there. I know, I don't know what's wrong with me. That'll do. I guess I'll go ahead and take the headlight bucket out too because they actually weigh a ton. We'll get this fender done first. This water smells weird. It smells like my kid actually made that joke. I gave her one of these waters one day and she pulled that trick on me. I was like, I don't smell anything. Little comedy genius. But yeah, I need to put new springs in these buckets, new headlights in these buckets, turn signals, all that stuff. So I think we're through the mock-up stage at this point with this car. It's time for me to start fixing stuff like this. So I need to order a set of headlights, some springs, some retainers, because it's this little stuff that'll eat you up. See this headlight adjusting screw right here? That's a little plastic keeper. I'm sure that there's no threads left in that piece of plastic. It's just going to disintegrate if I try to adjust my headlights. So I got to replace all that stuff. We're getting there. So some bolts on the bottom and bolts on the inside. Okay. Got to tilt my radiator back. I got to paint it black. I don't want an aluminum radiator poking through my grill. You know, the grill in this car is so iconic. I don't want it washed out by the aluminum radiator. You know. There we go. That is free. go. Don't think. No, I'm okay. There's a bolt inside the door jamb too, but I didn't put it on this side. So this is it. We will be free. It's the thing, you know, if this car was complete and I wasn't modifying it to fit something else, you just put it back the way it came, but since I'm modifying it, I have to fit and test fit everything a million times. Oop, I better move that. Uh-oh. Woo! We got it. Actually, I'll put it in front of the car. Excuse me. Hello. Whoop. Before I knock it over. So this is some stuff that I left as an overhang when I first built it. So I'm going to trim this stuff back and I'm going to marry it into, I'm sorry, there we go. I'm going to marry it into the original stuff back in here and tie this lower cowl section of the Firewall together. I got to get some seam sealer so I can seam seal, you know, re-seam seal all this stuff. And same thing down here, trim some down here. So that's the next thing I got to do. I might go ahead and make the patch for the other side so we could pull the other fender off, because I got to do the lower cowl section on the other side too. And if I'm going to be welding, I might as well get it all done. It's down in there. Might as well get it all done at the same time. Throw a cover over this. My little bunny buddy is here. Whoop, wrong thing. Sorry about that, guys. This little bunny is outside my door all the time, just chilling. So let's go ahead and get this little patch panel made for this other fender. Get this fender pulled off, and we'll start getting the cowl section done. Let's go ahead and get this stuff knocked out today. Get some progress today. It's Saturday, by the way, so again, the video's late for that reason, but we're still getting one out this weekend. Just cut our little metal piece here. Let's go. Let's go. I really need to clean this place up really, really badly. I'll just screw this in place. This is just going to go right here. I got to trim a little bit of it, obviously, but that'll hold this fender from twisting around. There we go, that ought to hold it up. There's a, I mentioned it earlier. Let's see if I can squeeze myself in here. Ooh-wee. Oh, I can't get the door open far enough. Hang on. In here you see there's, I don't remember, one of these was kind of cross-threaded. I don't remember which one it was. So. Trying to see which one of these. This might be the way to go. I guess I really don't need to record this long form, do I? Just taking a bolt out of the inside of the fender. Then I gotta cut. There's a washer on the top I gotta cut. It's alright. We're making progress. It's rusty in there. Go ahead and get this fender taken off. Well, get this out of the way. There we go. Spring is rotted off a long, long time ago. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Man, I got a lot of work to do on these fenders. Actually, let me go ahead and take off the ones up in here. Yeah, okay. Trying to film more stuff, you know, skip less things. I skip a lot of stuff in my videos, jump around. I don't film everything, or I cut everything out, so I'm trying to leave a little more in. There we go. That's one. There we go. No wonder everything rusts out. This car's only been around the shop back and forth, and it's already gotten mud collecting. in little hidey holes. I gotta hammer this flat too. Whoop. There we go. There we go. I'll just leave that for now. I can get the fender off, that's the important part. Oh, now. There we go. Another good thing about taking the grill and everything back out of it is that I can now get the very important transmission cooler in a lot easier without reaching through a grill. Which I think I'm just going to put it here. I've never had one that was two pieces. You slide that over first, then that locks it in. Hopefully it stays on, I don't know. Then I'm just going to make that hole larger, and then cut another one, maybe a slot, and then I'll run the hose up and through and around the corner. I found some bolt head fittings on Amazon. I'm going to order some of those, but this is essentially what it's going to be. And then it'll have a bolt head fitting here, and then that one will run straight to there, and it'll be nice and clean, and I'll be able to tie this kind of out of the way. I didn't have enough time to get any welding done, so let's go down to the parts car and get some parts. And take a cup with us for all the little bits. I brought a cup. For the nuts and bolts and screws and whatnot. The floor popped under my feet and scared me. I thought something was coming after me. So I'll keep that in mind too. Do you see all the flies buzzing around? It's gross. It's pretty gross in this car in general. I don't know. Nice. Oh, that's a lot of ants. Ew. God, that's a lot of rust too. Rust and ants. Hopefully these clean up okay. Make all this worth it. Definitely. Let's take this with us. Let's take the pieces out that we already got. I gotta get a flathead screwdriver. Ugh. Ew. I assume they put screws back there too. The cool thing is, this one's in rough shape, but another thing about my car, I need to turn you guys, I'm sorry. Can you guys see? It's right here. Another thing about my car being a cheaper model is I only got one light, one dome light. But the parts car was a real Fury, a Sport Fury, so it has two dome lights. So I need this. I think I gotta get these windows down. Oh, there's a lot of ants in here. Oh, yeah. A lot of ants. Let's see if this window, oh gosh, will go down. Hey, look at that. Look at that. All right, let's go out here and look. So I don't know if you could see, but there's screws all along the inside of this chrome trim. So I'm going to take those out, and hopefully I can get the the back piece out that I need. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. I don't know. There we go. Okay. Spiders. There we go. Ew. Just fell in my eyes. Ugh. Disgusting. Ugh. Gross. Did I miss one? No. It just didn't come all the way out. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, there's no chrome left on this thing at all. It's not going to clean up, but worst case. Oh, look. Who were those fellas? Do you see those? Is it focusing on that? Yeah. Ew. Let's take what we got and get out of here. Oh, darn it. Oh, that's right. I wanted to try to get the big corner pieces out. Bear with me for a moment. Oh, there's a screw. Heebie-jeebies. No. Okay. Couldn't get that one out. Oh man, somebody did a good job. Look at that. They took Grandma's paneling and they made a package tray. Whew. It's pretty good. I'm off with my treasures. I'm gonna have to get more stuff. Next time, I gotta take a flathead screwdriver down there and a what do they call it? Impact driver, screwdriver, impact driver. Hit it with a hammer. But it's getting late. Pack. Let's try to clean up some of this trim and then we'll wrap this thing up. You know, everybody says to use Coca-Cola on old chrome, and this is some pretty terrible chrome. So, what do you think it works? Let's try it out maybe. Might be fun. Of course, I don't want to dip. This is still a good cup. I don't want to dip into it, so. I don't want to dip a Brillo pad into my Coca-Cola cup because it's still a good cup, so I want to put a little bit of soda in here. It's still fizzy, and we're going to see how it does. How's that sound? Are we zoomed in enough? I wonder if I have any aluminum foil. I've heard to use aluminum foil. Let me go look. We'll go to the center and we'll see how it looks. Resaturate my Pepsi, or resaturate my Coke. Honestly, that will get the point across. I mean, compared to what it was. Compared to what it was right here, I mean, it cleaned up okay. Let's clean up. Let's clean up the. Let's clean up. Jeez. Let's clean up this dome light and see how much it shines up compared to what it is now. So we'll take our soda pop and we dip our Brillo pad right in there. I don't think this is going to clean up very good. But I think the other one's in better shape. Yeah, that's not cleaning up at all, really. Yeah. Nah, that's not good. All right. It was worth a shot. I think that's okay. I think we can wrap up on this. Let's thank our channel members and get out of here. We have got Bluegrass Rusted Revamps, Fubar Model Yard, Hell's Dam, George Faber, Joe Francis, Mark Murphy, Ray Mondi, Z-Man, Gen X Rising, Ben Johnson, Carl Coffrin, Josh Long, Sly Guy 2000, Terry Dooling, Craig Allen, Martin Kiska, Stinkbug and Draven Lee, Fried Pig Nipples, Morgan Lagai, 57 Savoy Fins, Ken Hoggard, Greg Lagasse, I forgot, Senior and a Bloke. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me through those last couple slow videos. Well, they feel slow to me. I don't know. I don't feel like I got a lot done. This video feels pretty good. So I'm much more optimistic now. So let's keep rolling and I will see you guys next time.